good though. Long Mean just went through a 6-week closure and all went well. Now the Long Mean greens we had to hit very hard. It just went through a season of a lot of compaction with the mowers on them, the rolling, and the foot traffic alone. So these greens need to be aerified, core aerified and solid aerified to bring some oxygen down to those roots. The first thing we did to the greens was a very aggressive verticut. This helps bring out some of that organic material, helps promote some growth, and get rid of some of that grain. This aggressive verticutting was a lot more aggressive than our typical Monday closure with the light verticut tickle to the greens. The greens heal back very well, especially how aggressive we went to them on this closure. They'll continue to get better and better every day, and you'll see the speeds increase as we go through. We got a lot of little projects done here on this Long Mean closure. One big project you're going to notice is the brand new cart path here on number 1. I know the seasonal members may not realize this, but summertime, when we get those heavy rains, this cart path here is always flooded. Sometimes a foot of water. So what happens is carts drive around the grass and kind of rut it up a bit. It's always nasty and muddy in the summertime. So to prevent that, we took this cart path and we raised it up a little bit and added a basin to now all the water drains to that basin and flushes into a natural area. So we no longer have a wet cart path here and easier for golf carts to access. Another improvement that we made here on the Long Mean was expanding this slope area here into the aggregate. So now there's more grass. If a ball is missed on the green, you're not really as penalized where a ball would typically land in the screenings before, and now has a chance to land on the grass. You can play from there. I think it's a great improvement, and I think you'll enjoy it. The area here on number 10 still needs some time to heal, so when we do open, it will be ground under repair for quite some time. Once it is established fully, we'll open it up, but for right now it's going to be ground under repair. Some changes that you will see are some cuts on the fairways. We've expanded a lot of these fairways and created a wider landing area. It was both what the USGA recommended and what we figured looked right to the architect and design of the actual course. So a lot of these fairways were widened and lengthened. The most significant change you're going to see are the walk paths that were installed. Now that is a USGA requirement for the tournament in September. Me personally, I kind of like the look of it. It makes it look like it's, you know, we're getting ready for a tournament. You know, it's that tournament feel that you see. You can help us keep that definition on those walk paths by avoiding any cart traffic crossing it, or definitely don't drive down the middle of them. I know it's tempting, but if you could avoid those walk path areas with your golf cart, it'll help keep that definition a lot better. Speaking of keeping that definition a little bit longer, you'll see on the fairways and rough, it is well defined of that line. You can help us keep that definition on the fairways and rough by staying on the fairway as you drive through. Try to avoid the rough as much as possible, and we can help keep that definition. On a side note, you'll notice that the roughs on the Loch Ness and Long Mean dropped a little bit. Annually, this is our time of year where we drop that height of cut. I got a video up here to check out that we made a few years back explaining why we dropped the height of cut in the roughs. So the question arose, well, how come we couldn't wait until the Loch Ness closed to drop the height of cut and made the place look all brown? One of the benefits that we have at a 2-course facility is we get to share some equipment. And the main equipment that we share the most often is the rough units. So when we drop the height of cut on one golf course, we need to drop it on the other as well. So if we would have waited until, say, Tuesday to drop the height of cut on the Loch Ness, that means the rough would have been scalped on opening of the Long Mean. So we had to drop them both at the same time. That's because both golf courses share the rough mowers and are cut at the same time. Thank you all so much for watching. Come out and play the Long Mean June 20th at 1:30 p.m. when it opens. As always, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.